where would you like to see the future of K&N go? So what do you think is going to happen to K&N?
Back to me.
1950, San Bernardino, California. The American economy is booming, and dirt track racing is more popular than ever before.
My parents didn't really like motorcycles. I went in the service and went to Korea. When I got back to the Korean thing in '53, I got the BSA. I got to racing in '54. Got my AMA license.
Norm showed a talent for motorcycle racing, and his reputation as a racer quickly grew. It wasn't long before he met someone who would dramatically influence his career, Ken Johnson.
The way I met Kenny is in a motorcycle club we belonged to. He was top mechanic at the shop that was kind of helping me out. He started coming over in the evenings, helped me in the garage. Kenny said, well, let's take our equipment and open up our own shop. So we opened it up in Loma Linda on Highway 99. This was in 1957, and it was 10 years later that we got into the air filter business.
For the first time ever, the K&N name had entered the scene. Initially a performance motorcycle shop, K&N manufactured handlebars, fenders, and fairings for endurance bikes. Because of their growing reputation within the racing community, motorcycle distributors, including Indian and BSA, were anxious to get their bikes into the K&N showroom. The business continued to expand, and eventually, the K&N shop relocated to Riverside, California.
When we moved to Riverside, we was really starting to sell a lot of Yamahas. We were one of the top Yamaha dealers at that time, and we'd won a trip to Japan. Well, I wanted to ride the check chase because I was up in points on the cross-country stuff. So he went to Japan, and he was doing test riding over there and crashed and broke his hip, and he was in the hospital over there.
Little did Norm know that before he left, Kenny had bought a set of machines to manufacture air filters.
A semi-truck pulled up out in front and says, where do you want this stuff? I went out, what is it? The guy that actually designed the equipment was named Mike, and he introduced himself and said, your partner bought this air cleaner company from Bobby J. And that was really the start of the filter business.
In the late 60s, motorcycle air filter technology was primitive. Ken and Norm took advantage of the opportunity to offer a new, innovative design.
Everybody had problems that had a motorcycle with air cleaners. When we started making the K&N air cleaner, we was using motor oil, thinning it down like 20 weight, and then thin it down and roll it and let it drip, which worked good.
Although filter sales were strong, Norm saw the opportunity to improve upon the design. One of the biggest challenges had been keeping the filters from falling apart when exposed to demanding off-road conditions.
I'd read an article that 3M had a plastisol thing. I said, well, let's go talk to 3M. I went down and they said, boy, this would be great for you guys. We'll show you how to make the molds. We'll come out and show you how to insert everything and set you up. And that's when the success really started. We was able to make a mold that fit right onto a carburetor without having tin cans on them.
Kenny and Norm had great success with their business. But for Norm, it was time for a change.
We had sold all our shops here. Kenny kept the air cleaner company, and I had 50% of it. But we moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and started our shop there. But Kenny was struggling, and so I was sending him money to keep the thing going. And I don't know where he met Jerry or how that came about, but Jerry got a hold of me and asked me if I would sell my half of it. Jerry says, what do you want for it? I said, I'll give you means that Kenny said that you can really help the thing out. So I sold it to him at a real fair price. People said, well, why didn't you keep 10%? I said, me and Kenny didn't do things that way. I said, I wanted to help him out, and it turned out it was the right thing to do.
Retaining the K&N name, Norm opened a new motorcycle dealership in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Although he focused his efforts on the motorcycle sales and never returned to manufacturing air filters, he still strongly believes in the K&N brand and product.
I think the reason we have so many loyal K&N users is they work. Nothing works better. They've got a wonderful guarantee on them. They're easy to clean, they're easy to maintain, and if you take care of them, they're pretty well good for a lifetime.
Be sure to subscribe to KNN's YouTube channel by pushing the subscribe button below, and check back soon for more awesome content.